Welcome to Key Tech. Please describe this channel if you are interested in today's video. The United States is also trying to prevent the rise of Huawei's technology because it is worried that one day Huawei will have the power to master technology beyond that of the United States. At that time, the technological barriers established by the United States may be broken. The more the United States worries about something, the more likely it is that something will happen. The technological strength displayed by Huawei is obvious to all. Even under US sanctions, Huawei continues to break the ice. Not only is Kirin chip returning, Huawei has brought two more bad news to the United States. A major counterattack has begun. Huawei mobile phones are back. Among the businesses sanctioned by the United States against Huawei, the mobile phone business is the top priority. This is an important source of revenue for Huawei and an industrial base where a large number of self-developed technologies are gathered. However, in May 2019, the United States included Huawei in the Entity List, prohibiting American companies from selling technology and equipment to Huawei, including chips, operating systems and other key components. These measures have had a great impact on Huawei's mobile phone business, making it impossible for Huawei to continue to use key technologies such as Google's Android operating system and Qualcomm's chips. These sanctions have had a huge impact on Huawei's mobile phone business. Due to the inability to use Google services, Huawei smartphones cannot be pre-installed with Google's applications, including Google Maps, Gmail, YouTube, and Google Store, which has a negative impact on Huawei's mobile phone sales and user experience. Huawei has adopted a variety of measures in response to US sanctions, including increasing independent research and development and developing its own operating system. After many years, Huawei mobile phones are finally back, and the impact of US sanctions on Huawei's mobile phone business has basically come to an end. At the end of August this year, Huawei Mate 60 Pro mobile phone went on sale, equipped with the new Kirin 9000S chip, and also supports 5G network capabilities. After multiple disassembly and analysis, it was confirmed that Kirin 9000S does not rely on American technology. CCTV's evaluation of Mate 60 Pro is a chance to win, and foreign media such as Bloomberg also stated that China's local chip ecosystem has made progress. Huawei brought two bad news to the United States. The reappearance of Kirin chips will be the key to the reversal of Huawei's smartphone business. Not only Kirin chips, Huawei has brought two more bad news to the United States. A major counterattack is about to begin. News 1: shipments are expected to reach 60 million units next year. According to a report released by well-known analyst Minkai Kuo, Huawei's Mate 60 Pro mobile phone has strong demand, and Huawei's influence on the industry is returning. In addition, Minkai Kuo also mentioned that within 1 year of the launch of Mate 60 Pro, mobile phone shipments are expected to reach 12 million units. Throughout 2024, Huawei's mobile phone shipments are expected to be 60 million units. If this goal can be achieved, it means that Huawei's mobile phone business still has very strong growth potential. These figures will have a very positive impact on the growth sales of Huawei's mobile phone business. Huawei's mobile phone business is one of its most important businesses. As long as Huawei can achieve continuous growth in shipments and sales, it will help Huawei further consolidate its position in the global smartphone market, increase its brand value and market share. For comparison, Apple, another major smartphone giant, shipped 51.3 million smartphones in the Chinese smartphone market last year, and the top-ranked Vivo phone shipped 52.2 million smartphones. Therefore, Huawei's 60 million mobile phone shipments can directly win the title of the #1 mobile phone manufacturer in the country. As for the sales achieved, based on the current version of Mate 60 Pro selling for 6,999 yuan, it is equivalent to 419.94 billion yuan. Although it is only an expectation, what is certain is that the domestic smartphone industry is about to usher in a major reshuffle. The launch of the Mate 60 series will shake Apple's position in the high-end flagship market and allow Huawei's market share to return to Huawei's hands. News 2: Huawei HiSilicon's revenue has increased significantly. The Kirin chip comes from HiSilicon Semiconductor, which is Huawei's chip research and development goal. It has developed and designed Kirin, Kunpeng, Baron and other chips for Huawei. Due to US chip sanctions, HiSilicon chips cannot be put into production smoothly. It is not easy to support a team of nearly 7,000 people, but Huawei has not given up on HiSilicon. Even if HiSilicon does not generate any profits, Huawei will not leave HiSilicon alone. As long as HiSilicon persists in research and development and the problems in the industrial chain are resolved, it will be able to return to the market in the best condition at any time. Moreover, HiSilicon does not have no chips to put into the market. In smart home fields such as security, smart screens, and projectors, HiSilicon chips are also very influential. According to data, HiSilicon's revenue has increased significantly, with revenue in the first half of the year increasing by 84.2% year-on-year. As Kirin chips return to the market, HiSilicon's revenue in the second half of the year and even next year is likely to hit a new high. Huawei is the parent company of HiSilicon. The performance growth of HiSilicon will directly drive the performance growth of Huawei Group. The performance growth of HiSilicon will also improve the performance of Huawei Group. Sure enough, Huawei's revenue in the first half of this year reached 310.9 billion yuan, a year-on-year increase of 3.1%, and everything is gradually getting better. With enough revenue, Huawei can continue to invest in research and development, allowing HiSilicon to go further and more stably. At its peak, HiSilicon once ranked among the top 10 semiconductor companies in the world. Kirin chip market share once surpassed Qualcomm, and its performance was not inferior to Snapdragon. However, US chip restrictions have kept HiSilicon dormant for many years. Perhaps now HiSilicon is reborn and the king is back. It's time. The great counterattack has begun. Previously, the United States imposed various restrictions on Huawei. Now, Huawei uses breakthrough technologies to challenge American technology. The mobile phone business is benchmarked against Apple, the chips are benchmarked against Qualcomm, the operating system is benchmarked against Google, and the communications business is benchmarked against the giants in the United States and the West. I believe that with Huawei's efforts, there are no difficulties that cannot be overcome. If you agree with the views of this video, please like it, welcome to repost, leave a message and share it.